Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Sara English. I'm really happy that you are here with us today.
And I'm Mike. Whether you're relaxing at home, traveling to work, studying English, or simply taking a break, thank you for spending part of your day with us.
Today, we have a topic that many people find interesting because it connects to everyday experiences, memories, and different ways of living.
That's right. Today we are talking about modern life versus village life.
This episode is designed for B1 to B2 English learners, so we will use natural English and explain ideas clearly as we go.
And as always, don't worry if you don't understand every single word. Just listen, relax, and follow the conversation.
Before we begin, we want to give you a simple question to think about.
Here it is. If you could choose, would you prefer to live in a modern city or in a quiet village?
There is no right or wrong answer. Different people enjoy different lifestyles.
Some people love busy streets, tall buildings, and fast-moving life.
While others prefer open spaces, fresh air, and a slower pace.
As you listen, think about which lifestyle feels closer to your personality.
Mike, when you hear the phrase modern life, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing I think about is speed. Modern life often feels very fast.
Fast in what way?
Fast communication, fast transportation, fast technology, and sometimes even fast decisions.
That's true. It feels like everything is moving all the time.
Exactly. We can send messages instantly, order food with an app, and find information in seconds.
Modern technology has certainly changed the way we live.
Yes, and many people cannot imagine life without smartphones, computers, and the internet.
Sometimes I think about how different daily life was just a few decades ago.
Me too. Many tasks that once required hours can now be completed in minutes.
That convenience is one of the biggest advantages of modern life.
Absolutely. People can work remotely, study online, and communicate with friends around the world.
It creates opportunities that were much harder to find in the past.
But modern life also has some challenges.
I agree. Speed is helpful, but it can also create stress.
Many people feel pressure to do more, achieve more, and stay connected all the time.
Sometimes it feels like there is never enough time.
Exactly. Even when people finish one task, another task quickly appears.
It can be difficult to slow down and simply enjoy the moment.
That is something many people struggle with today.
Now, let's compare that with village life.
When I think about village life, I imagine something calmer.
Me too. I picture quiet roads, green fields, and people who know each other well.
There is often a stronger sense of community.
Community is an important word here.
Yes, community means a group of people who live together and support one another.
In many villages, neighbors know each other personally.
They often talk regularly, help each other, and share important moments together.
That social connection can make people feel less isolated.
In large cities, people sometimes live near each other for years without becoming friends.
That's an interesting contrast.
Of course, every place is different, but villages often have a stronger feeling of belonging.
Another thing many people mention is nature.
Yes, village life is usually closer to nature.
You might wake up and hear birds instead of traffic.
Or see mountains, rivers, trees, or farmland outside your window.
That sounds peaceful.
It does. Many people say nature helps them feel relaxed and balanced.
There have been times when I visited a rural area and immediately felt calmer.
I know exactly what you mean.
The air often feels cleaner and the environment feels less crowded.
At the same time, village life is not always easy.
That's true. Some people imagine village life as perfect, but every lifestyle has advantages and disadvantages.
For example, villages may have fewer services available.
Such as hospitals, universities, shopping centers, or public transportation.
Sometimes people must travel long distances to access these services.
That can be inconvenient, especially during emergencies.
Modern cities usually provide easier access to many resources.
So we can already see an interesting pattern.
Yes, modern life often offers convenience and opportunity.
while village life often offers peace and community.
Neither option is completely perfect.
Exactly. The best choice depends on what a person values most.
Sarah, if someone asked you to describe the atmosphere of a modern city in one sentence, what would you say?
I would say it feels energetic, ambitious, and full of movement.
That is a great description.
And how would you describe the atmosphere of a village?
I would say it feels calm, familiar, and connected to nature.
Those descriptions already show why people often have strong opinions about this topic.
Yes, because modern life and village life can create very different daily experiences.
Let's imagine two people waking up on the same morning.
One person lives in a busy city apartment.
The other person lives in a small village surrounded by fields.
Their mornings might look completely different.
The city resident may hear traffic, buses, and people rushing to work.
Meanwhile, the village resident may hear birds, animals, or the sound of the wind.
Both are beginning a new day, but the environment around them creates a different feeling.
And that environment can influence mood, habits, and even personal priorities.
That brings us to an important question.
Does where we live change the way we think and behave?
I believe it often does.
I think so too, and that is exactly what we're going to explore next as we continue comparing modern life and village life.
So we ended the last part with an interesting question. Does where we live influence the way we think, feel, and behave?
I believe it does, at least to some extent. Our environment affects many parts of our daily lives.
Let's start with something very practical: time.
That's a good idea, because people in cities and villages often experience time differently.
In a modern city, many people follow strict schedules.
They wake up at a specific hour, commute to work, attend meetings, and manage many responsibilities throughout the day.
Their calendars can become very full.
Sometimes every hour is planned in advance.
This can help people stay productive and organized.
But it can also create pressure if there is little room for rest or flexibility.
In contrast, life in many villages often follows a slower rhythm.
Especially in places where people work closely with nature or agriculture.
The seasons may influence daily activities.
And people may spend more time outdoors.
Of course, village residents work hard too.
Absolutely. Sometimes people mistakenly assume village life is easy.
But farming, caring for animals, and maintaining property require a lot of effort.
The difference is often the pace rather than the amount of work.
That is an important distinction.
Another interesting comparison is relationships.
Yes, human connections play a major role in our happiness.
In many villages, people have known each other for years, sometimes even generations.
Families often live close to one another.
Community events can bring people together regularly.
There may be local celebrations, markets, or gatherings where everyone participates.
These experiences help create strong social bonds.
A social bond is a connection between people based on trust, friendship, or shared experiences.
Strong social bonds can provide emotional support during difficult times.
If someone faces a problem, neighbors may be willing to help.
That sense of support can be very valuable.
Cities also offer opportunities for friendship and community.
They certainly do, but the experience is often different.
How so?
Usually, cities contain people from many backgrounds, cultures, and professions.
That diversity can be exciting.
Very exciting. You can meet people with different experiences and learn new perspectives.
Diversity means variety, especially among people and ideas.
Exactly. Cities often expose residents to a wide range of cultures, languages, and lifestyles.
This can help people become more open-minded.
On the other hand, large populations can sometimes make relationships feel less personal.
Because there are simply so many people around.
Yes, it is possible to be surrounded by thousands of people and still feel lonely.
That sounds strange, but many people have experienced it.
Loneliness is not always about being physically alone.
Sometimes it's about lacking meaningful connections.
Exactly. Now let's talk about career opportunities.
This is one area where cities often have a clear advantage.
Large cities usually offer more jobs and industries.
There are often opportunities in technology, finance, education, healthcare, entertainment, and many other fields.
People can explore different career paths.
They may also have access to professional networks.
A professional network is a group of people who can share advice, information, and career opportunities.
Networking can be very important for career growth,
Many companies are located in urban areas.
which means cities often attract ambitious individuals who want to advance professionally.
Village areas may have fewer employment options.
Although this is changing in some places thanks to technology.
That's true. Remote work has created new possibilities.
A person can sometimes live in a quiet rural area while working for a company located hundreds or even thousands of kilometers away.
That would have seemed impossible for many people in the past.
Technology continues to change the relationship between location and work.
Speaking of technology, let's explore another difference.
Modern cities are usually highly connected.
Fast internet, advanced transportation systems, and digital services are often easily available.
Many daily activities can be completed with just a few taps on a phone.
People can order groceries, pay bills, and schedule appointments online.
Convenience is one of the strongest features of modern urban life.
Village areas may not always offer the same level of access.
Some rural communities still face challenges related to infrastructure.
Infrastructure includes systems such as roads, communication networks, and public services.
Good infrastructure can improve quality of life significantly.
However, some people intentionally choose a lifestyle with less technology.
That's an interesting point.
They feel that constant connectivity can become overwhelming.
They may want fewer notifications, fewer distractions, and more face-to-face interaction.
Do you think people today spend too much time online?
Sometimes, yes. Technology is useful, but balance is important.
I agree. The goal should probably be to use technology as a tool rather than allowing it to control us.
Well said.
Let's move to another important topic: children and education.
Parents often think carefully about where they want their children to grow up.
Cities usually provide access to a larger number of schools and educational programs.
Children may have opportunities to participate in sports, arts, language classes, and specialized training.
That variety can be beneficial,
At the same time, village environments can offer different advantages.
such as
Children may spend more time outdoors and develop a closer relationship with nature.
they may also experience a stronger sense of community.
And sometimes a greater level of independence.
It sounds like both environments can contribute valuable experiences.
Exactly. The question is not which lifestyle is universally better.
The better question might be which lifestyle fits a particular person or family.
That is a much more useful way to think about it.
Let me ask you something, Mike. If you had to spend the next 10 years in only one place, which would you choose?
That is a difficult question.
Take your time.
I think I would choose a small town or village near a city.
Interesting. Why not choose one extreme or the other?
Because I like the idea of balance.
Balance between peace and opportunity?
Exactly. I would enjoy quiet surroundings, but I would also want access to modern services when needed.
That sounds reasonable.
What about you?
I think I would make a similar choice.
Really?
Yes, I enjoy the energy of cities, but I also appreciate calm spaces where I can relax and think clearly.
It seems we are both looking for a middle path.
Perhaps many people are.
Modern life and village life are often presented as opposites.
But in reality, many people try to combine the best parts of both worlds.
And that idea becomes even more interesting when we start talking about happiness, personal values, and what truly makes a good life, which is where we will take the conversation next.
So far, we have compared modern life and village life in terms of pace, relationships, work opportunities, technology, and education.
And now we arrive at perhaps the most important question of all. Which lifestyle leads to a happier life?
That is a fascinating question because happiness means different things to different people.
Exactly. What makes one person happy may not work for someone else.
For some people, happiness comes from excitement, ambition, and constant growth.
They enjoy challenges, new experiences, and the feeling that many opportunities are available.
These people may feel energized by city life.
They might enjoy meeting new people, attending events, and exploring different cultures.
A modern city can provide endless possibilities.
There is often something happening every day.
New restaurants, new businesses, new projects, and new experiences.
For certain personalities, that environment feels inspiring.
But other people define happiness differently.
They may value peace, stability, and close relationships more than excitement.
They enjoy knowing their neighbors and spending time with family.
They appreciate quiet evenings and a slower pace of life.
For these individuals, village life may feel more satisfying.
One interesting thing about happiness is that it often depends on personal values.
Values are the things that matter most to us.
For example, one person may value achievement and professional success.
Another person may value simplicity and balance.
Neither value is wrong.
They simply reflect different priorities.
This is why comparing lifestyles can be difficult.
Because the answer depends on the person making the choice.
Let's imagine two friends.
Okay?
One friend dreams of building a successful business.
They might choose a city because it offers more professional opportunities.
Exactly. They may enjoy networking, attending conferences, and meeting people in their industry.
Their environment supports their goals.
Now imagine the second friend.
What is their dream?
Their dream is to spend more time with family, enjoy nature, and live a less stressful life.
In that case, a village might be a better match.
Yes, the same location that feels perfect for one person might feel limiting to another.
That is a very important lesson.
Instead of asking, what is the best lifestyle, we might ask, what lifestyle fits me best?
I like that question much better.
Me too.
Another interesting topic is how modern life and village life are changing.
That's true. The difference between them is not always as large as it once was.
Technology has connected many rural communities to the rest of the world.
People in villages can often access online education, digital banking, and remote work opportunities.
At the same time, many cities are trying to become greener and more peaceful.
Urban planners are creating parks, walking paths, and public spaces where people can relax.
It seems that both lifestyles are learning from each other.
That is an excellent observation.
Villages are becoming more connected.
And cities are trying to become more livable.
Perhaps the future will include the strengths of both.
I hope so.
Let's also talk about something many people experience: nostalgia.
Ah, yes, nostalgia is a powerful feeling.
Nostalgia means a warm, emotional connection to the past.
Many people who grew up in villages remember them with affection.
They remember playing outside, visiting neighbors, and spending time in nature.
Those memories can make village life seem very attractive.
On the other hand, people who grew up in cities often remember a completely different experience.
They may remember museums, public transportation, busy streets, and cultural events,
Their memories shape how they see the world.
which shows that our preferences are influenced not only by logic but also by emotion.
That's a great point.
Sometimes people choose a lifestyle because it feels familiar.
And familiarity can create comfort.
However, it can also be valuable to try something new.
You mean spending time in a different environment?
Exactly.
A city resident might learn a lot from spending a few months in a village.
And a village resident might enjoy experiencing life in a city.
Exploring different lifestyles helps us understand ourselves better.
Sometimes we discover preferences we never knew we had.
Before we finish, let's review some useful vocabulary from today's discussion.
Great idea.
The first word is community.
Community means a group of people who live together or share common interests and support one another.
The next word is diversity.
Diversity means variety, especially among people, cultures, ideas, or experiences.
We also used the word infrastructure.
Infrastructure refers to important systems such as roads, transportation, communication networks, and public services.
Another useful word is opportunity.
An opportunity is a chance to do something beneficial or achieve a goal.
We also discussed values.
Values are the beliefs and principles that guide our decisions and behavior.
Another important word is balance.
Balance means giving appropriate attention to different parts of life instead of focusing too much on only one thing.
We also mentioned nostalgia.
Nostalgia is a warm feeling of affection for past experiences and memories.
Finally, we talked about priorities.
Priorities are the things that are most important to you at a particular time.
To practice these words, try creating your own sentences after this episode.
You can even write a short paragraph describing your ideal place to live.
Maybe your ideal place is a busy city center.
Or maybe it is a peaceful village surrounded by nature.
Or perhaps it is something in between.
Whatever your answer is, it can help you practice English while thinking about your own life.
Before we say goodbye, let's return to the question we asked at the beginning.
If you could choose, would you prefer modern life or village life?
Take a moment and think about your answer.
Then ask yourself why you chose it.
Your answer may reveal something important about your goals, values, and personality.
And remember, there is no perfect place for everyone.
The best place is often the one that helps you live according to what matters most to you.
Whether that means excitement and opportunity or peace and simplicity.
Thank you so much for joining us today and spending this time practicing English.
We hope this conversation helped you learn new vocabulary, improve your listening skills, and think about an interesting topic.
If you enjoyed this episode, continue listening, continue learning, and continue challenging yourself to use English every day.
And if you want to practice, write a comment telling us where you are from and whether you prefer modern life or village life.
We always enjoy reading your thoughts and experiences.
Keep learning, keep growing, and keep moving forward one step at a time.
Take care of yourself, stay curious, and never stop learning.
See you in the next episode of Talk Sara English.
Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful day.